Hello everybody, welcome back to This Week in Esports and Gaming, the show where we talk about the latest and greatest in business news for gaming, esports, and creator space. I'm your host, Mark Kai. We're here for the second full week of November 2024. Let's dive right into it. Our first top three story, the Modern Times Group have acquired Plarium for $620 million. $20 million of that acquisition price will be deferred to 2026 with the performance-based earnout structure of $30 million based on Raid Shadow Legends revenue for 2025. The two combined companies will have annual sales in excess of over $1.1 billion and adjusted EBITDA of over $275 million. Maria Redden, CEO and president of Modern Times Group, mentioned this is a major milestone for MTG, given it strengthens MTG's already amazing portfolio with another best-in-class evergreen mid-core IP, quote-unquote. MTG aims to elevate its portfolio with a unique set of global evergreen IPs and to ultimately continue high profitability and cash-generative mid-core titles, according to its release. The acquisition is expected to close in Q1 2025, pending regulatory approvals, and MTG will consolidate Plarium in its accounts from the time of closing. Plarium was previously owned by gambling company Aristocrat from 2017 until now, so huge acquisition here. Let's see where this goes. The University of Chichester have established the first Psychology of Esports degree set to launch in fall of 2025. The honors bachelor degree program aims to integrate psychological principles with practical esports applications, bridging the gap between psychological science and esports. This will be a 3-year program with classes on cognitive psychology, human interaction and relationships, development psychology, esports ethics, and more. The British Psychological Society will be assessing the course for accreditation in 2025, which would mean this could count as a first step towards becoming a psychologist. The program itself seems to mainly be a psychology degree with a bit of focus on competitive gaming and esports as some elective courses. On one hand, some may argue this is taking a traditional psychology degree and having separate esports knowledge could be just as effective. Others may argue that setting psychology in an academic setting as it relates to esports could foster innovation on the scientific side of esports. Curious to see how the course will end up and how many students will actually sign up. Our final top three story, Embracer Group have divested Easybrain to Miniclip for $1.2 billion. Easybrain is the game studio behind the titles like Sudoku, Nonogram, Pixel Art, Number Match, and a variety of other titles. This is expected to be a fully cash transaction with over 5 million B shares issued under the clawback. Overall, the deal is set to close in early 2025, pending regulatory approvals. Miniclip aims to reinforce its vision to engage a broad audience of players with this acquisition. Back in 2021, Embracer Group did merge with Easybrain in a deal worth up to $765 million. So this comes after 3 years of Easybrain and Embracer being tied together. For reference, Easybrain games have generated multiple hundreds of millions of downloads, and they've put out over 60 games that are widely popular, so it makes sense how large this transaction is. As far as partnerships go, Team Vitality renewed their partnership with skin trading platform Tradeit. Tradeit will continue to be Team Vitality's official skin trading and skin marketplace partner of their CS2 team. The partnership will run until mid-October 2025 for the time being, with more opportunities to be seen with Team Vitality fans. EA partners with the Professional Women's Hockey League. The partnership will bring women's players and teams from the PWHL into EA Sports NHL 2025. EA will also provide new ways to play NHL 25, including NHL Arcade and Four Nations Face-Off content coming later this year, which features NHL players from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the United States. Guild Gaming partners with Harry's and Shout UK. This is an initiative called Talk Squad that aims to raise the awareness of mental health in the gaming industry and the wider community. It will run from November 28th through December 18th and will provide gamers with free confidential mental support from Shout's trained professionals for one-on-one sessions. OverActive Media partnered with Riot Games. This partnership means that OverActive will have a continued participation in the LEC and will eliminate $2 million in franchise payables previously due in 2025. This now means that OverActive Media owns 100% of their franchises without associated liabilities, alongside expanded sponsorship opportunities, media rights, and merch sale opportunities. Neowiz partnered with Zakazane. Neowiz will publish the upcoming Neo Western RPG from Zakazane in an $8 million deal. They will also fund the development of the game as well and will support through publishing rights. As far as finance and M&A goes, Winking Studio have raised $10 million and they've been dual listed on the London Stock Exchange. The company works with 22 of the top 25 game developers in the world, including Activision, EA, Ubisoft, and others. They were dual listed on the AIM market of the London Stock Exchange and will use the funds to support M&A and expansion into Europe and North America. Animoca Brands have raised $10 million. The round saw participation from OKX Ventures, CMCC Global, Hongshan, and Mocha Coin. The company will use the funds to build out the Mochaverse platform, an interoperable infrastructure tech stack for consumer crypto adoption. Starform have raised $6 million. The round was led by Bitcraft Ventures with participation from Dune Ventures, and the funds will go towards further development of the company's 5v5 air combat arena shooter Metal Storm and to expand its Seattle-based team. Funstop Games have raised a $5 million Series A. The round was led by 361 Asset with Info Edge Ventures also contributing. They will aim to use these funds to increase their presence in the casual gaming sector and create new titles on top of the over 30 games and 100 million downloads they already have. SayGames are going to invest $30 million in hybrid casual studios over the next 3 years. It already has allocated $10 million in funding to 5 studios and wants to expand to more devs in the hybrid casual gaming space. They'll support other studios with publishing, marketing, and analytics support as well. GameSquare Holdings have secured a $10 million convertible note deal. This comes from investment entity Gigamoon Media, which is also controlled by Matt Kalish, the president and co-founder of DraftKings. The funds will support GameSquare's strategy to secure non-dilutive capital, and part of the proceeds will be used to repay the existing equity line facility with Yorkville Advisors Global LP. BitOdd have raised 17 million euros. The round is led by Griffin Gaming Partners with Makers Fund, Index Ventures, and others contributing as well. They'll use the funds to support its free-to-play multiplayer action game, which will likely launch on iOS and Android in 2025. Ruckus Games have raised a $19 million Series A. The round is led by Crafton with participation from Bitcraft Ventures, Transcend, and Hypergrife. The funds will be used towards the development of their debut game, which is a roster-based co-op shooter, and the company is led by Paul Sage, the former creative director on Borderlands 3. As far as workforce changes go, Hideki Itsuno has joined Lightspeed Studios as the studio lead. Hideki is well known in the gaming space as he spent over 30 years at Capcom directing and producing titles like Dragon's Dogma, Devil May Cry, Rival Schools, and Power Stone. He will oversee the Lightspeed Japan studio to carry out development for AAA titles. Congrats to Tencent and Lightspeed Studios for working with Hideki now. Maxim Samoilenko has joined Techland as the Marketing and Communications Director. Maxim has a good amount of PR and comms experience as he was with Blizzard for 7 years doing global PR on the Diablo franchise. Before that, he was doing product marketing at MyGames for 2 years and spent over 5 years doing marketing and business development at Soft Club. He holds a Master's in International Relations from the State Academic University for the Humanities. Sebastian Freudfond joins Ubisoft as the Chief People Officer. Sebastian has a lot of HR experience as he was the HR lead for Americas of Group Lactatos most recently. He was also the Chief HR Officer of Coity Inc. and spent over 13 years at Sanofi as the VP of HR. He holds a Master's in Economics from Paris-Nanterre University. Pim Holf joins Raw Fury as the CEO. Pim will be taking over Raw Fury's founder Jonas Antonsen as the CEO. Pim has lots of experience in gaming as he was the CEO of Flashbulb Games for around a year and also spent over 9 years at Avalanche Studios Group. He also held other executive roles at King and Expansive Worlds, and he holds a Bachelor's of Commercial Arts from American College in London. As far as new stuff goes, Aston Martin F1 team have launched a luxury motion simulator. The simulator will have a limited run and will be available to the general public, costing between 70,000 and 100,000 British pounds. The simulator will have everything needed for sim racing, including a PC, wheels, pedals, and motion technology. Patrick Force Lindbergh rejoins Ninjas in Pajamas as a brand ambassador. His new role will entail co-streaming the org's CS matches, as well as daily games on Faceit with a chance to participate in community events. There are also several merch items planned in the future, such as a limited edition jersey to commemorate the 87-0 game win streak and other collectibles as well. The Esports World Cup announced that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be featured at the Esports World Cup in 2025. For reference, Call of Duty Warzone was among the titles featured at EWC this year with a $1 million prize pool. Curious to see what other games will be integrated into the Esports World Cup. Last but not least, Team Liquid have launched MyBlue. This is a new fan engagement platform that runs on the Sui blockchain, and it's an expansion of the Liquid Plus, Team Liquid's original fan engagement platform. The new platform is a collaboration with Miston Labs, with fans being able to access different challenges and quests from inside the app. That's it for this week in esports and gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Credit to the authors and brands themselves of the images and information provided. If you want to show some support to InvestGame and the Esports Advocate, click the links in the comments. And if you want to show some support to me, tag someone who'd find this valuable or share this with their audience. And as always, everybody, have a great day.